that it was me. Everyone thought they knew everything, and I showed them they know nothing. I've been around WWE my entire life, and nobody ever took the time to get to know me until I met Joe, Rip, and Jagger. They were the only people who took the time to see the real me. You know, when I first started training at the Performance Center, I suffered a devastating injury, so bad that I had to have surgery. You know who texted me? You know who called me? You know who checked on me? This new guy, Joe Gacy. I didn't hear anything from anybody who claims they've known me for years.
Babe, I don't mean it like that.
Then how do you mean it? Because you didn't ask Rip, you didn't ask Jagger why they joined Joe Gacy. No, you only asked me. So why should I sit here answering your questions when you're not even listening to me? You're just making assumptions like everybody else. The love and acceptance the schism has given me defies any preconceived notions of who I'm supposed to be. This family completes me. I am Ava Raine.